Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to what should probably be a Tuesday. If I'm doing this right, which I think I am, and which means it's time for day 2 of our season 3 My Hero Macadamia Nut Cookie React Week catch-up thing. So you may notice headphones changed. That's because right after I finished recording and editing the last episode, because that has to go up on Monday, and that means that time is short, and I still don't have the thumbnail properly made. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Hopefully that works out, because I haven't finished drawing the thing. Oh no. Yeah, these fucking died. I put them on charge, and even though they have been charging for roughly an hour and a half, which should be about 5 hours of use, no dice. Still dead, so I'm gonna order a new pair of actual wired headphones. Until then, we're done with these things that really hurt my ears because they suck. Because Dr. Dre is a hack. There you go. Anyway, so in the last episode we had a bunch of filler. Wasn't all too impressed. It was neat, and we learned more about Mineda's inevitable future being on the fucking sex offender registry. Let's get started with the actual training arc, shall we? Because, oh boy, I've been looking forward to this, because while it is my least favorite arc, I figured it's probably going to be the best one to be animated. At least, out of the ones we've had so far. Manga not included, because there's some really good shit coming down, if you haven't been reading the manga. Holy crap. Now, let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Boy, evil wiggling. That's a hell of a verb. So this is where we're gonna start getting introduced to Toga and the gang, right? Yeah, so like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, they're going to that training camp, fam. And we're gonna get introduced to the good shit. Including Best Girl. Ooh, I don't remember this too much because it gets followed by some dank shit. Yeah, like, I remember this guy. I don't know what he actually did, though, because I know Toga shows up. And I was just so hype about that, because she's so good. I just realized that guy's missing a tooth. Was he missing a tooth in the manga? Because, fuck, that makes him look so goofy. I thought he looked menacing a bit, like, when he actually showed up in the manga, but then, like, this guy's like, he's like, nah, I'm goofy with my goofy missing tooth. Gemu Star to Da. Wait, are they recycling this? They're recycling this. Yep. Yep, they just recycled that. They recycled that from the fucking filler episode. Did they just assume people were going to skip that filler episode when really they can't? Because, you know, it just... God damn it, why? Why do this? Like, you recycled from the episode that was already about recycling things. Hey, there's Toga, there's the good girl. Like, for real though, like, I can't wait to see how this shit goes down, because, like, there's a lot of dumb shit that happens in this training arc where it just makes me go, like, but why though? But there's also a lot of cool shit, like, we start to see a little bit more of, One for All coming out a bit. As well as seeing all the cool new villains. Oh boy, but we also do get to see there's a lot of fucking jobbers. Like, class 1A is just 99% jobber, and we get to see that. But then again, also, so is the majority of the villain teams. Like, that guy's a fucking jobber right there. Like, that guy only fucking does anything worth anything, because fucking, because he's going to people who are even bigger jobbers than he is. Like, you know how, like, full Cal damages Midoriya? Imagine that, but if Midoriya's skin exploded. And that's how bad that guy fucking is. Oh, boy. But I guess that's kind of the idea of Hero Academia, isn't it? It's just Battle of the Jobbers. And then, like, you get, like, the big boys, like Bakugo, All Might, Izuku, and all that going on. Now, please, train your skills to not suck. This is why I don't like her. This is why I don't like her. She's so fucking oblivious. She's so oblivious to everything. And so is Izuku. This guy's an asshole. This guy's just an asshole. Fuck. Like, I'm glad this guy never fucking shows up again yet. Actually, no. Sorry. He shows up at the cultural festival. But he immediately gets knocked the fuck out by that same girl, and we never see him again. Mineta, no one is ever going to have sex with you ever. You look like a child. Everyone line up! We're getting on this train, I mean bus. Yeah, no, you ain't controlling how to race her head. Just fucking give up right now. Yep. Yep. Here we go. Here comes the best character. I hope those of you who have never seen the manga are ready for the best girl to show up. It's not that one. It's not that one either. They haven't. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. No, wait, no. Oh wait, no. The best girl doesn't actually show up until they actually get to the camp. I forgot about that. They're super self-conscious. Oh god, they're super self-conscious at their ages. Ah, now run for it, fuckers. So here's something I never quite understood. They've all got to run there. But, think about it. The majority of their class are jobbers, yes, but think about the amount of mobility they have on offer with Froppy, Uraraka, like Tape Man, Byakuga, like hell, even Midoriya to a lesser extent, and Mina as well. There's so much mobility here that if they all teamed up, used like Uraraka plus like some of the more aerial maneuvering things, like they all grab hands, levitate, and just fucking use Bakugo as propulsion. They get there in 5 minutes. I never understood why they never did it. I don't understand why. Like, it is so easy for them to cheat, specifically this class, because of the powers they have on offer. Yeah, and also they would avoid that. They would avoid that thing. Oh look, Mineta doesn't need to go to the toilet anymore. Because it's not an animal, it's a rock, you dumbass. Yep. Okay, yeah, so there's the accelerated training. I forgot about that. Oh, here comes the My Hero theme! Dun 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 dun. Oh, down, 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 down. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna say this for real though, like, fucking... Something that they really do really well in this is that, like, a lot of the powers have really great visual effects on them. Like, Izuku using One for All. Yeah, fucking... Like, it looks so much better animated because you have, like, these lines of energy running all over him. They look really, really cool. And you got the big old glowing. Really cool. I like it. You don't really get that. It looks like scars almost in the manga. So instead of, like, a buff, it looks like a debuff. Straight up. There is so much mobility on offer here. Like, fuck, Momo could fucking make a hang glider. Like, imagine, like, fucking Froppy and fucking Deku. Yeah, they push up. Like, everyone holds hands. They push up with their super strong fucking legs. Momo has a hang glider. Uraraka, like, makes everyone weigh nothing. And then Bakugo and Todoroki just propel them forward. They get there in 5 minutes. Like, but then again, I guess it's anime, isn't it? We wouldn't get this cool shit, would ya? Oh god. God, Aoyama, god. No. No. Kaminari, it's made of dirt. Kaminari, it's made of dirt, you moron! Like, if anything, I think he just annoyed that thing. God, her power is useless. Toru's power is useless. Why is she so adorable? Like, seriously, she's only good at being cute. That's all she's good at. Then again, Tsuyu does that exact same thing, and she's got no fucking downsides to her powers. God, that was, for a second there, I thought that was a racism thing. I'm like, oh wait, no, he's actually hot and cold. Whoops. Oh yeah, hi Coda. Hi Coda, you're gonna be relevant for about 5 minutes. Oh jeez. There's one problem I do have with My Hero Academia. So, like, there's gonna be there's side characters that are only relevant for like 5 minutes and then they just kind of disappear, which is unfortunate. Like Coda is kind of indicative of that. Like, he's introduced, given his main motivation, and then, alright, your thing is solved. Bye-bye. Bye-bye until we need a cameo appearance. Her laugh there was transcribed as Neko, 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 Neko. Her laugh is just saying cat, 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 cat. That's so dumb. Don't molest the protagonist, damn it. Oh yeah, menopause. That's happening. Menopause. Because they're cats. They... Shut up. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. Shut up. Oh! That's... Oh, that's even worse animated. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be a villain! It's me, no powers, lad. GG no re. GG no re, Bakugo. I don't think Ochako wants any fucking dinner right now. I think her dinner privileges should be revoked because she's just gonna go bleh. Mina, no, you cannot hang out in this gender segregated dorms. That's how teenage bug pregnancies happen. Today is also the only day that we're actually going to have to be able to do anything. Guys, doesn't it take like literally like 2 days for the fucking villains to find them? Like, unless they stretch it out with more filler, which would fucking suck. If I remember right, I think it was like maybe like 2 days that we actually get to see them train. Yep, Mineta, yep, just fast track yourself onto that fucking... Actually, no, these guys are all underage, so hey. Fast track yourself onto that fucking pedophile manifest, my dude. Just keep on going. Like, an actual fucking rapist is what he's gonna evolve into when he's an adult. I hate Mineta so much. I hate him so goddamn much. Like, I get the joke, but there comes a time where the joke stops being a joke and it starts being like, no, that's creepy, fucking stop. Donald Trump appears at the top of the wall. No, fuck you. Get off of my wall. And this is the only good thing Coda ever does. Fuck you. See, they all know. Wait a minute, what? Hold on a sec. They nerfed Gakure's cup size. Like, I've seen that image posted around enough to know how big her fucking silhouette is. Nah, they nerfed her tit size for the anime. Holy fuck. So Yaomomo is allowed to have her fucking giant beefers so long as she covers them up with her arms, but nah. Hagakure, nah. Fuck you. Nah, she gets stuck with fucking B cups instead of the fucking D cups that silhouette was originally drawn with. God damn, I forgot how ripped Izuku is. Holy shit. Jesus fuck, Deku. Do you just eat nothing but protein? Completely unwatchable. Invisible tits too small. 0 out of 10. Worst anime of the season. Instead, his family's all dead. Oh boy. Yep, there you go. If anything, you think he'd hate villains more. Like, because it's not like heroes killed his parents, is it? It's like villains did. Like, he's an idiot. But then I guess he was born without a quirk, so... Because I'm 99% sure this kid is quirkless. I don't remember him having one. Why couldn't I have been killed with my parents? Oh, no! Like, that's something I hear that, I'm just like, oh, well, you're a fucking idiot, Coda. Just, yep, and he's got no quirk. He's got no quirk, so, I mean, what fucking good is he? Straight up, like, fucking 80% of the world has superpowers. 80% of the world has superpowers. So if you're, like, part of that 20%, what is your fucking life like? Even, like, the ones who just have boring-ass powers, like fucking, oh, I can move broccoli with my mind. You use your power and you go to work at a fucking broccoli farm. Or whatever, you know? And you're just like, okay, the broccoli harvest is in. And you just lift it into the fucking sky, you know? Like, if I had the choice, if I was an employer, and I'm like, okay, I could either hire this guy with fucking superpowers, or I could hire this normie. Superpowers, you're in. Like, even if it's, like any power would be more helpful than no power. It's like racism, but biology actually works to your advantage if you're the right race. Instead of just being bullshit cosmetic differences. By the way, no, that's not me saying that racism is correct. Don't be a fucking idiot. Racism is stupid, and it's just cosmetic changes. Like, but like here, it's like, oh yeah, no, me having a quirk, me having a cactus for a head makes me better than you. So I get hired over you. Get fucked on. Get fucked, Bakugo! Your explosions can only make you better so much. Yeah. Because to be honest, Bakugo's quirk kinda sucks. Like, for real. Bakugo's quirk is he sweats nitroglycerin. Try not to actually die. Like, alright, and that's the end. Alright, yeah, so this is where it actually starts. Okay, so now we're actually at it, and you know what? That was good. I like that. That was actually a really good adaptation of that opening bit, because I'm gonna admit, I don't read manga all that much. The only reason I started reading the Boku no Hero manga is because, one, all of my friends were super far ahead, and they started fucking talking about shit, and I'm like, no, I need to see this next. I don't know when it's actually gonna get made, because the manga is so fucking far ahead. I think the manga has to be like at least like a season and a half ahead of the anime, unless they start cramming shit in. So like, oh boy, oh fucking boy on that one. But in addition, like, there's also so much little stuff in Boku no Hero that is just so interesting to look at. And just being able to finally see it in motion makes it so much better. Like, I don't really like this arc, because the story is very interesting, but it's not really told well visually, because a lot of the stuff in Boku no Hero, maybe it's just because I started with the anime first, and I'm not used to seeing it in manga form, but seeing things in stills doesn't have that same sense of motion that, like, well, it being in motion does. So, like, yeah, so this episode, like, way better, I feel like that's way better than the actual, section of the manga that followed this itself, because you had a lot more impact to a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of the fight scenes, like, with those dirt monsters, it's just like, oh, okay, they're fighting the dirt monster. Whatever. You know, like, oh, he beat the dirt monster. Neat. But, like, seeing it now in motion, as well as seeing more with Koda and more with Mineta and his fucking sex offender registry. Yeah, good shit. Good shit right there, if I do say so. I do say so. I say so. Good shit. Fucking... If I do want to say one thing, though, it's... Oh, God. Okay, so... I feel like this right here... Like, that right there, that's something that I've wanted to talk about, like, in, like, a staring at or something, but I wasn't really sure how to say it, but that's exactly it. So, like, Bakugo's explosions, like, he only got, like, what was it, like, 5 extra meters off of that? Yeah, like, and Eraserhead's like, oh, your quirks haven't improved, only your technical skills, but he uses Bakugo for it, but it's like, no. No, Izuku can fucking annihilate his old record now. Like, fucking, he can put everything into throwing the ball instead of just his index finger. So he's gonna, like, double that. Fucking Todoroki could probably do so as well, even though his would be a little more difficult to apply to throwing the ball. But Bakugo is always taken very seriously whenever it comes to a combat situation, but his quirk kinda sucks. And it does bring me back once more to the fact that everyone in Class 1A is a jobber, except for Todoroki and except for Izuku, because they are the only guys, I think, who, actually, other than Froppy, maybe, Suyu, their powers are actually tied to physicality, like One For All, like, you train your body so you can use more of One For All, but there is, of course, that upper limit, which can actually, I think it's been hinted that you can actually go to, like, 1,000% of the limit, but, like, only for, like, brief stints, but we've never actually seen it. Actually, no, we've seen it once. We saw it once, and it was, like, for, like, fucking, like, half a page. So, not really much details were shown there. And Froppy, of course, if she is trained, she gets better, more dexterous, and she can improve. And Todoroki's only upper limit on his powers is his own ability to resist cold and fire. That's his only limit. So if he learns to be able to better tolerate heat and cold, he can just improve. Bakugo, though, his power is nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin has a fully established upper limit on what it can and can't do. Like, in order for Bakugo to make his biggest explosion, he needs his gauntlets, they just absorb his sweat throughout the day. So instead of just using more, so he just has a more concentrated big old barrel of nitroglycerin mounted on his wrist. Like, the only way to improve Bakugo's power is to somehow give him bigger barrels. It's like he's already peaked as far as his quirk goes. The only way for him to improve is his application of the quirk. And that's really what most of Class 1A is that their quirk in of itself is not all that impressive, and they've already reached the maximum amount of it. It's just a matter of, like, there are exceptions, of course, because there are some that we don't know the entirety of how their power works, all that. But, like, it's like fucking Sugar Rush, for example. The main detriment to his power is that the more sugar he eats, the dumber he gets, but the more stronger he gets. The more stronger. So basically, his upper limit is how much intelligence can he lose before he becomes a fucking vegetable. Like, a really strong vegetable, but a vegetable nonetheless. You know, like, that's his upper limit. Like, that's established. Like, unless, like, his starting strength ties into that, but he's already ripped as fuck. He looks like he's peak human. Kaminari, his weakness is if he can zap his brain into mush. But here's the thing, like, unless he starts fucking coating his head in rubber, that's not gonna go away. So it's like, So, like unless maybe he lowers his power output, but then that's also weakening his attacks. You know, so like, there's like, everyone in Class 1A has something like that, where it's like, your power is based on an established thing. It has a built-in limit, and you are basically at that built-in limit right now. The fuck are you going to do? Like, the guy who talks to animals. His power is kind of shitty to start with, because, one, he requires animals to be around, and two, so his power is completely dependent on... If he's in the city, then he's fucked. Like, what's he gonna do, attack him with pigeons? Like, Earphone Jack, I think, is the main one, I think, who can actually improve, because hers is the creation of sound, and sound is an incredibly destructive force. So if with smart application, she can probably do some really cool shit with that, and she can probably come up with new ways to do it. The guy with Dark Shadow, whose name I forget, because the Bird Boy, he could probably do some shit like that, because he's basically got a stand. But the majority of Class 1A, including Bakugo, are are jobbers. So like this sort of training, even in the manga, I never quite understood it. Like, because the issue isn't the strength of their quirk, it's that they're idiots. And their quirks aren't all that good to start with. I don't know, that's just me though. Let me know what you think down there in the comments, and maybe by the time episode 5 comes out, I'll be able to address some. Or maybe I'll make a vlog during the week if you guys tell me how fucking wrong I am. Super hard, I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you let me know what you think down there in the comments. Tomorrow we've got some Steins Gate going up, so oh boy, look forward to that. And then on Thursday, we'll be back with episode 3, Friday episode 4, and then Claymore, of course, on Sunday, and Saturday, and then episode 5 will come out on Sunday. Oh boy. And everybody, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, share on social media if you wish, because those all help a ton. And if you feel like making everything better and, helping me get, new headphones that aren't either garbage or ones that actually work, then hey, you can always donate on Patreon, support me on TAD, both linked down there in the description. And also food as well. That helps me get food, because food is delicious and I enjoy eating it. I don't know, just like a hobby I got, I guess. And I will see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I will see you around.